projects and internship. I'm sure that computer science students would go through a lot of projects and plenty of internship, maybe in the third to fourth year, or I don't know when you are going to give them. But how effectively or how efficiently do you make your students to take part in these projects and internship? Because I find not about the Ahmedabad School of Engineering, it is totally looked at in a different angle in other institutions. I don't find them that serious on internships, that serious on projects. It's like outing and going out. I'm sure it's not so in your department. And how is it different from other institutions here again on projects and internship? Over to you, ma'am.
So I wanted to take the answer we very well look at a project as an important component in the curriculum. So it's not just the end semester project which we are highlighting. We have for every course there's a project component in the course. So the student is in turn trying to build all his skill of problem solving, creative, and then he learns a skill of resilience after failure. Also, he may be able to pick up the project. So since it's integrated in every course, he knows how to do a project. And we have different opportunities how he can build a skill of the projects. I can give an example. We have a tie-up with Honeywell Accelerator Program, where even a second-year student gets tied up with the real-time use case with the subject experts in the Honeywell, and then try to solve real-time problems. It is not even part of the curriculum, but they do during the summer or winter vacations. And then since the connect which we had with the industry, make them take a small projects like that. And then the third project, third year, they have one more project which is called as, we have a 2-credit specific project where he can go around, develop his technical skills on any specialized area he wanted to do, and then do a specific project over here. So you can just see in first, second, and the third year, all the 3 years, in different forms, we are introducing the project component. And finally, when he comes to the final year, he makes a major choice. All the students make 2 different choices, whether he wanted to do a higher studies or he wanted to go for a job. So if he wanted to do a higher study, again, there are 2 options available in the university. One is either he can do an international exchange program, go and do an internship, do his final year completion in the international opportunity, either through student exchange program or a short internship program, or you can do a summer 6 months program. So we have different opportunities which is available with the university. The other option over here is if you wanted to do a research project with the research faculty over here, we have different labs which I've told. They work with the faculties over here and then do. And we have similarly industry connect. So we send them to DRDO, ISRO, and we try to collaborate with national research organization where the students do the project. And mostly you can just see the people who are aiming up higher studies mandatorily try to have a paper publication, a research publication. So you can understand that at the end of your final year, you will have a research publication out of your project with your faculty and with your industry partner or your research project, which is really a very great impact for their project. And the second category of students, which I told, is people who wanted to go for job immediately, not really aiming for higher studies, try to take up an internship. So it can be an internship which is being during the summer, or they take a long internship, which is a 6 months internship at the end of the final semester. So this internship is all paid internship. They get maximum 25,000 to 35,000 for the 6 months up. So they start earning, and their placement is along with after they complete the degree. And this internship is a part of their project. So the internship is with Amazon, internship is Microsoft. They do internship with Intuit. So there are very high, well-paid internship, conversion to very high paid placement opportunity for the student. So it is a choice of the student, and we provide all the excellent platform for him to work on in any of these avenues.
Yes, Dr. Amrita, as you rightly said, if a student takes internship seriously and do well during the internship, there is always an opportunity, like companies like Amazon or Flipkart, right? What else companies did you mention, ma'am? Okay. All those companies could even offer you a job. So you're rest assured of a job that if you take internship serious, right or wrong, ma'am? He gets placed. I mean, that's very important. Now, my next question to you, ma'am, is like, you'll agree with me that the information technology, the IT industry, the IT as such is changing There's a transformation taking place at a much faster pace. And I believe that what you teach in the first semester, by the time the student goes to the second semester, what you taught in the first semester becomes totally obsolete, redundant for that matter. Under these circumstances, you did mention about the industry collaboration, industry connect, especially in the computer science department which you are handling today. You must be knowing as to what exactly is taking place as per the computer science or the software industry or whatever industry we are looking at is changing on a much faster. And based on that, you must prepare your students, right or wrong. How do you connect yourself? And how do you know that Amazon wanted this 2 months back, now they don't want this, and they want this? And then bring it to your curriculum, right? That's very important. And always I say, you must make a tailor-made students who can directly fit into any of those multinational you mentioned. So how do you connect? How do you come to know that these are the changes taking place in the industry? Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, this is a very nice question. See, actually, computer science department is very tightly connected, coupled, we can tell, with the industry. So I can just tell it's a five-fold connection with the industry. The first and foremost is in the part of the BOS, that is a Board of Studies. We have members from the industry who takes part effectively in the design of the curriculum. So if you look at undergraduate program, every 3 years undergraduate curriculum is revised, and every 6 months or 1 year, whenever we have a course completion, the faculty tries to finish it, the feedback has been taken into the curriculum and it's been revised. And it's not only in the BOS, there is a member who's sitting and trying to direct what has to be in the curriculum, in the course, okay, every course of it. For example, we have a software engineering course, which has been coupled directly with TCS. So TCS gives a problem use case to be solved for the students, and they try to execute or look at how the agile platform, agile development has been taken care in the lab. So we have every course tied up with the required company so that they mentor and tell us what is the need of the day. And one more thing, we have generally connect for every course. There is an expert talks, which has been, we have invited talks from the industry who come and give the advanced topic and give hands-on to the students. And we have an opportunity for courses where they can co-teach with the faculty over here. So the industry experts is being available in the course itself. And the second point over here is this is with the curriculum. The second level is with respect to the course. And the third is, as I told, we have projects and we have internship. So we make sure that we conduct something called as hackathon. Hackathon is a venue where the industry comes and gives a real-time challenges to the students. So they bring the real use cases from the industry, and it's a 24-hour hackathon, and the problems students solve it in 24 hours, and they interact with, we call it as a subject matter expert. So they interact with the students, and then they clearly know what this industry is trying to solve it. So we have real tie-up with Honeywell, who completely sponsor the hackathon specifically for Amrita students. So we have such tie-ups with TCS, which tie-up with MAP, who specifically provide this platform for them to know what they are trying to work on. And one more thing is that the real-time use cases, we have tie-ups where they try to work on the real-time use cases, and they grade them and then give them a certificate on something called as each and every student is being connected to the industry, and he takes up a real-time problem with the industry, and he's been graded over there as he's a topper. They give them some gold badges or silver badges. So we have such close connection in terms of project, faculty, student, and the industry. And the third one over here is with respect to research labs. Every research lab is connected with an industry. For example, the lab which I'm working over here is connected with Parallexum, which is, we had a consultancy work. The students get directly an opportunity to work on to the consultancy project, and we have research projects, funded research projects. The student again get an opportunity to work with what is the real cutting technology on which the students start to work. And Amrita stands for known for its live-in lab. So you have the students go out, explore what is happening in the ground level, come back with all these learned understanding of what is learned in the technology, and then try to create or build up solutions which can be deployed in the platform. So it all put together gives a better flavor that our department is in connect with the industry in all levels, in the BOS, in the curriculum, in the course, in the projects, in the internships.